your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
Well, you know when your percentage from the field is in the low 30s, that means the game is not going your way.
Watching the film, guys, they were poor offensively. I expect much better execution tonight.
The starters for Utah. Castle is out there with George. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Now here's George. And it's blocked by Kessler. Pass to Morant. Well, Stan, the NBA Cup has been a roaring success. How do you see it evolve through the years now?
Well, I don't know exactly how it'll evolve, but I thought it was a great move by the NBA to give players something to play for before the end of the season.
Here's George. Vancouver making their last shot. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
Outside Young. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Castle, hounded by Morant. In transition, here they come! Morant with the slam!
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Young against George. Sinks that one from the post. George has got his second basket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Now here's Adebayo. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Aldama, the pass to Kessler. Three-pointer. Young can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And George with the jam.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Here's Morant. Adebayo grabs the board. Utah trailing here. From 9 feet out, the putback. The shot, no good. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Vancouver. From the arc. He can't hit that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Brooks. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. A different look for Utah. Bassey comes in for Robinson. And Cole Anthony subbed in for George.
Cole Anthony.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime-time positioning inside.
Jazz ball.
And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. .41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Castle. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Ja Morant picks one up. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Well, year after year, Young is one of the best when it comes to drawing fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Young.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
There's the 3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Well, you know this is coming with Young on the court. He's always looking for his next 3.
Now Young with a steal. Morant gets it to go on the assist from Young. Morant's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Cole Anthony, 2 shots.
And he's good on the 2nd. 7 seconds left to play in the 1st. Left side Durant, up and over Brooks. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Vancouver. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Vancouver?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition. Off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
They've got Kevin Durant, Santi Aldama out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Morant in at the 2. So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Castle. Dillon Brooks is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Anthony, and it's Bassie in at the 5, down low.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet already. Castle just taking what he sees open up.
Here's Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Well, Stan, since trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in 2022, the Utah Jazz have done some reshaping of their roster.
Yeah, and Brian, it's clear that they're not done. The tinkering continues. They're going to continue to move pieces around until they find what they think can become a championship contending team. Well, we all know Cole Anthony can score the ball, but he deserves more credit for his defense. He's a high-energy player who likes to make things difficult for opposing guards.
Kessler with a rebound. Vancouver leading by 3. And he's going for the Durant finishes off the lob.
And the vertical Durant has is impressive. Excellent work rising up and finishing off the alley-oop.
Got a piece of it. Smith against Morant. A nice shot by Smith.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And finished off by Kessler.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Pass to Adebayo. The fader. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Smith passes to Robinson. Morant against Smith. On the wing, Anthony. Shot clock at 6. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Smith passes to Robinson. Anthony outside. They get it again. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards. Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Anthony. Shot from 12. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The some guards are absolutely fearless working inside. And Morant very high on that list.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. A different look here for Utah. Lyles, he's checked in for Adebayo. Castle comes in for Smith. And it's George in for Anthony. Now here's George. He has 6. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Here's Durant. It's not going to go for him. George with it. So we conclude the first half. Vancouver ahead. They lead by 7. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Guys, reading the defense is something that he's pretty good at. Thanks so much, Trey.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, you're watching. The NBA on Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and also 3 steals. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting
And that's a wrap for our half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
We've got Walker Kessler, Trae Young out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Santi Aldama, and it's Durant in at the 3. And for the Jazz, we've got George. Bam Adebayo is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Castle, and it's Robinson in at the center position. The 16th pick in last year's draft. Keontae George was thrown right into the fire his rookie season, Stan.
Yeah, down the stretch, he was basically handed the keys to the offense at the point guard position. He may take some lumps, but his talent level is evident.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Durant, so effective inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Jazz trail by 5. Stolen by Young. Inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
It's George on the drive. Vancouver with a rebound.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Utah shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he drops the first.
At the line for the Jazz.
And both free throws good for Robinson. And Young has got the ball here for Vancouver, leading by 5. Here's Aldama over Adebayo. On the wing, Durant. Brooks defending. Durant's shot is off.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Adebayo passes to George. Here's Castle, guarded by Young, and Castle with the basket on the assist by George.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Morant, the pass to Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
Vancouver ball.
Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Golden State Warriors.
And that game against Memphis, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, it's hard not to get physical when going up against the guy of Walker Kessler.
At the line for 2.
And a new group getting ready for Utah. Bassey, he's checked in for Robinson. Lyles comes in for Adebayo. Smith, he's checked in for Brooks. And Cole Anthony subbed in for George. And they'll keep possession. Bassey, count the basket. And it's now only a 1-point Vancouver lead.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
The ball's knocked loose. And it's Utah with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Lyles, the pass to Smith. For the lead. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your side.
And there it is for him.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Jazz trail by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bassey, the pass to Anthony. For 3, Smith. Tries again. Bassey, good. Bassey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Here's Durant. Nails the baby hook. To the paint. Here's Castle. And he makes it on the layup. Castle's got 10 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And give credit to coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Vancouver ahead, up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Come on, fans.
It's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Trae Young out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Aldama in at the power forward. Here's George. Oh, Kessler with the block. KD gets a step. And it's slammed in by Durant.
I mean, that's just elite versatility. How many ways can Durant beat you? Insane handles for someone who's 7 feet.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Utah making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Now in the lineup for the Jazz. Mitchell.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Woo-wee. What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And the basket by Aldama.
Well, Aldama's size makes attacking from right under the hoop an easy option.
Here's George. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Castle for 3. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Young looking for an opening. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Kessler. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Tipped away. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes
Brooks
remaining in the
outside.
game. 2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Young, and that one's good for Brooks.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
Morant, no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Adebayo. To the wing, right side. To tie it up. He buries it from 3.
Wow.
3 points.
Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Here's George. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Check out George showing up in the big moment, showing how ready he is to be that guy.
Outside Young. Shoots over George. Young misses. And they're on the break. And he lobs it up. Robinson with it. And Kessler picks him up defensively. In transition, here they come. Castle for 3. Kessler with a rebound.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Utah timeout.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now a timeout called by Utah. They're down by 2. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots.
And Utah calls time here. They're down by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting. Yeah, with the game on the line, Adebayo wants the ball and he delivers.
There's Young with the 3. Off target from downtown. And that's a foul called on Walker Kessler. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And here's George for the win. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. And so it's Utah with it. Dillon Brooks is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Smith. Then there's Anthony. And it's Bassie in at the 5. And Young has got the ball here for Vancouver. Durant inside. Brooks defending. Durant's shot is off.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And he misses the go-ahead basket.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
And Utah calls time here. They're trailing by 2. There's a minute 26 left to play in overtime. Here's Anthony. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, the pressure was on, but Cole Anthony was able to stay cool and find the points they need.
Here's Morant. Adebayo with the rejection. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Castle's checked in for Utah. The home team on D. The lead is 2. Oh, Kessler with the block. To the middle. Morant with the slam.
And this is why Morant gets paid the big bucks, to knock down clutch shots like this.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Anthony against Young. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Durant, no good.
And the game has come down to this. They need a score or you can practically call it quits.
Castle misses. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, guys, it is will. Great mental and emotional toughness.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
And Utah calls time here. They're behind by 4. 19 seconds left in the OT period. Your thoughts, guys?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And so Vancouver takes the win. It was touch and go there for a while.